Well, hello. So today we're going to keep it simple and sweet, and I am going to give you my 5 tips when it comes to deep conditioning and to get the best out of your deep conditioning session. So if you're wondering what those 5 tips are, then most definitely keep on watching. So let me first start off by saying that I am a board certified trichologist, meaning that I know everything about the structure, disease, and science behind both hair and scalp. Now let's get into it. Number 1, and I feel like this might be the most important part to make your deep conditioning sessions be useful, and that is that consistency is key. You cannot expect your hair to revive or become as new after one deep conditioning session. Try to view it as you starting a new workout journey or starting to work out. You will not see instant results after a week. It is an investment that you need to make to eventually, in the long term, see the overall results. This way, your hair is fully having all the benefits that it needs when it comes to the deep conditioner. So what I like to do is I really like to take my time and make sure that every wash day I deep condition. So make the rule for yourself as well. Every time that you use a shampoo, always end up deep conditioning. And yes, it takes a little bit of extra time, but me myself personally, I have seen a huge difference when I decided to really truly stick to my regimen and incorporate a deep conditioner every single time that I wash my hair. I've been doing that for about 2 years now, and I've really seen major results that I just could not achieve by randomly every now and then incorporating a deep conditioner. Stick to the plan and you will see results. Now that my hair is at the health that I would like it to be, it is important for me to keep it there, so for maintenance. And that is the biggest reason why I still, on a weekly basis, deep condition my hair. My second tip is adjust your deep conditioner to your hair needs. And to be super honest, I did not do this in the beginning. I remember starting off my hair journey that I was looking at all these YouTubers, these natural hair gurus, and I was like, okay, their hair looks good. I want to get my hair that good, so I need to do what they're doing. And that was where I made the mistake. I know that in a lot of natural hair regimens, they say to deep condition every wash day and incorporate a protein treatment every 4 to 6 weeks. So I did that. I bought, I think it was the AphoG treatment, the protein treatment, and the hair mayonnaise, and you name it. And at first I didn't notice anything. I was like, okay, we're doing well. But after, I would say about 4 to 6 months, I started to notice that my hair was super dry, very brittle, and I started to have breakage. And that is when I discovered that I don't need that much protein for my personal hair. I'm quite protein sensitive, and I had a protein overload because I was sticking to that regimen that I saw to incorporate a protein treatment every 4 to 6 weeks. And I don't know if you know it, but it is more difficult to get rid of a protein overload than it is for a moisture overload. So it took me a long time and a lot of breakage before my hair was back to its normal elasticity and overall balanced in protein and moisture levels. And that is why it's so important to listen to your hair, feel it, touch it, look at the appearance, both when it is styled but also after washing. As you rinse it from all of the products, you can really feel and have an idea of the state that it is actually in and what it needs afterwards. So if you would like for me to go more in depth when it comes to when your hair needs protein and when your hair needs more moisture, please let me know in the comment box below, because then I will dedicate a full video on that, because it will take a little bit longer for me to explain, and I really want to make sure that I give you the right information when it comes to this. So my third tip, and this might be a weird one, that is to not apply your deep conditioner on soaking wet hair. There is an exception though, and the exception is the conditioners that ask you to do it before washing. That has to do with their formula, and they work better on dirty hair. So I'm not talking about those. I'm really talking about the deep conditioners that first say for you to wash your hair, rinse it out completely, and then apply the deep conditioner. And I figured it out, I think about a year and a half ago, and it really made a huge difference because let's just visualize this. Okay, yeah, you're here with me? Okay, see your hair as a sponge. As you know, sponges soak up every type of moisture that they get, and that is the same with your hair. So as soon as you rinse out your shampoo or your conditioner, or you're getting your hair wet and prepared for your deep conditioning session, and it is soaking wet, your hair is saturated and already fulfilled with what you applied previously, which is the water. So just visualize a soaking wet sponge, and then try to apply your deep conditioner or a product after. You will notice that it will absorb way less than if you would apply it on, for example, a damp sponge, damp hair in this case. You're still with me, okay? And I noticed that applying my deep conditioner on towel dried hair really made the end result, as soon as I rinsed out the deep conditioner, feel way better and look way better. And that is due to the ability for your hair to absorb more of the nutrients that are inside of the deep conditioner. And mind you, 9 out of 10 deep conditioners, their main ingredient is water already. So let's try, just try this out with me. Try this out for a month, okay? Try to apply it on towel dried hair instead of soaking wet hair, and tell me if you experience a difference. I feel like it is a waste of product to apply it on soaking wet hair instead of on damp or towel dried hair, and I noticed a huge difference. So that is my third tip. Tip number 4 is to try to incorporate heat or steam. Now, heat or steam allows the deep conditioner to penetrate more easily into the hair shaft, and it also has a stimulating ability when it comes to the blood circulation on your scalp. And blood circulation, if you help your scalp with that, it will allow the scalp to get rid of its toxins more easily, and it has overall way more benefits. So I feel like this is a win-win. Now, I am a fancy gal, okay? Yeah, I have a steamer, but I can imagine that not everybody has this. I will incorporate some links so you can check out some alternatives when it comes to steamers that are not too expensive, but there are also other ways to incorporate heat, like a hooded dryer. Do make sure that your hair stays damp underneath it. Another one is a shower cap that allows the warmth of your scalp to kind of produce a little bit of more heat throughout the hair. But you can also do a hot towel treatment, which is a treatment where you dampen or wet a towel, put it in a microwave for a couple of seconds, not too long, and then wrap it around your head and let it cool off. That is also very important. Whenever you allow or incorporate heat or steam into your treatment, make sure that you allow your hair to completely cool off. Otherwise, just as quickly as the products could penetrate, just as easily you will let them go while rinsing. So try it out and see what you think. It also gives you that extra like spa feeling that I feel like we all deserve, especially during these times. So it's definitely worth the try. Then we are here for my final and 5th tip, and that is to invest in proper deep conditioning products. Now, some of you might disagree with me on this one, but I am not an advocate for DIY deep conditioning treatments. The biggest reason being it's time consuming, and a lot of people don't have the right knowledge behind it to create a formula that actually works. I did it as well. I made my own protein treatment using mayonnaise and eggs, and trust me, I ended up with freaking scrambled eggs in my hair, and it took forever to get out. Okay, not even talking about incorporating avocado, fresh avocado in. It's a no for me. The honest truth is that a lot of these DIY formulas do not work well due to the combination or the amounts that are being used. a lot of the molecules are actually way too big to penetrate the hair, so it's literally laying on top of it. And not only that, a lot of them are very heavy and they don't have ingredients that help the products that are in there. And that is where the science of hair care comes in, where I feel like a lot of hair care companies have the right formulas because it has been scientifically tested. And not only that, they incorporate ingredients that help to enhance and increase the performance of the other ingredients that are in the product. So why invest so much time and effort in your kitchen, where I feel like the kitchen is made for cooking, not for creating hair products, but that is me. And instead, invest your time into researching into hair care products that actually work and save you a lot of time and effort for you to figure it out yourself. That is a personal opinion coming from my side. I feel like you need to let the scientists do their job when it comes to that, and just you focus on your hair and what works for you. In my opinion, science is needed for that. That's it. Those were my 5 tips when it comes to deep conditioning. I hope you enjoy it. Please let me know if you might have any other tips when it comes to really having a beneficial deep conditioning session, and let me know your favorite products because I also love to hear about that. Like I said, I will add some links when it comes to steamers. And with that being said, please stay safe and I will see you in the next one.